All right, let me get on the Discord channel here. Hey everybody, welcome to Foxtrot's Hangar. I'm Foxtrot, as you know, and with me in a moment is my in real life next door neighbor, good friend, and co-host here at Foxtrot's Hangar, Mr.
Hey.
Treetop Flyer. Hey.
Good evening.
Good
How's
evening.
everybody?
Doing good.
Awesome. I see Doc Splasher's pictures up there too. Is he in with us?
No, well, I don't know. Oh, geez. That was a boo-boo. I don't know if he's in there. If he is, I'll put him back up. I'm having my monitor went out, and then everything was shifting over to the other monitors, and then I was trying to get it back, and I'm just having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight. Okay.
Well, no worries. I'm looking forward to this. New Zealand, we haven't been there since I can remember.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And we got a bit of an echo there for you there, Tree.
Oops, sorry. 1 sec, my bad.
Alec coming through with a resubscribe. 2 years. Alec, man. Two years. That's amazing.
Nice.
Thanks for that support, man.
That's awesome. Totally awesome. Well, we didn't fly on Saturday, so I've been looking forward to this. We haven't been in the air much this week.
Yeah, hardly at all. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've cut back on my beverage consumption. So I don't know if I'm throwing my system for a loop or what, but I haven't been on for a while, and I can see my monitor's acting up there. I got to redo that.
Yeah, me too. So just got to make a point to get on here. It's so much fun when we're on here.
Right?
Just a blast. Let's see. So it looks like you got the Piper.
Yep.
And I think I'll just take the Baron. One of my old standbys there. It has glass of the and I think that'll do it right there. I can fly. You're on 34 or 16.
Let me tell you here in a second. I just spawned in. I'm on 2-3 left.
2-3. In Wellington?
No.
Oh, that's why.
Auckland.
It got me spawned. I see where you are there.
Huh, weird.
Somehow I'm in Wellington. It spawned me at the other end of the flight. That's interesting.
Well, hope it doesn't do that to everybody else.
Yeah. Let's see, Wellington, yeah, so play at Auckland. Okay, there's Auckland on 2-3 left. Okay. There we go. I just somehow I had the other airport checked at the end of the flight plan, I guess maybe. That's what it was.
And Tree, did I get you to share your screen on Discord like we were doing, and that way I can pull you up?
Yep. Absolutely. So,
Alec, man, thanks again for that subscribe. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
Viper Strike with the jump scare sound alert. Those are always appreciated. And Larry says we lost audio, but he says we're back. That's good. Okay, Treetop, you are going there. Well, let me get that pulled up. Okay, and let me turn off this. Let me make it full screen. And
Back just
I think that's all I need to do.
And let me move out of the way here. So we're not shadowing each other. And here comes that free stuff from Xbox again. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so we got a view there. Altitudes, I'll have to take a look here in a second. Let me get a little nav map up and running. So we're seeing your Discord, and it's looking good.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. Oops. What did I do?
Okay, that's still working good. Discord. Let me load in that flight plan. I did a restart just before.
Then I downloaded the new version of nav maps, but I don't think I have it set up exactly the way I want it, so I wisely didn't delete the old one just yet.
Oh, good.
So I have that to use till I get the other one figured out.
Somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 feet, Alec. It looks like I suggest 5,000, but we can get away with 4,000. 4,500. And
there we go. We want
Big Tree. If you're watching the stream for a second,
Yep.
I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And Chad, are you ready?
Not galley service.
No. Everybody, welcome to Fort Treetop Flyer.
Oh, look at that.
And tonight's host is Treetop Flyer. I'll be his co-host.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Dang. Flux. Double A's for that. That's great. Oh, man.
And you see what's going on above your in the top left corner there. Can you read that? Can you see and read
close,
that?
Close.
No, other side.
Voyager on the boat on the top left.
Yeah, a tree. It's a tree fort. Perfect. I couldn't believe.
Oh, it's tree. Oh, and it's in the trees. Oh, I get it now. I'm a little slow. Look at that.
Treetop.
Oh, that's great. Look at that. Oh, man, right in the trees. That's awesome. Outstanding. Outstanding, Phlox. Never cease to amaze me. Yeah, Larry. There's a power cord there somewhere. It's going to be 50 amp service at least. Oh, that's just great stuff. Look at that.
So yeah,
wowzers.
When we're flying up the Columbia River or along the coast, and you have stories to share, and we want to see what you're looking at. I'll use this as your new view, that we switch back and forth from.
I got to take a picture of that so I can send it to interested parties. One, of course, will be our friend Mike.
Yep.
Who badmouths us all the time. Now this will put the proof in the pudding. Oh, that's great stuff. Oh, fabulous.
I actually came up with that a couple of weeks ago, and
really?
I've been wanting to debut it, and I thought, you know what, tonight's the night.
Oh yeah, and then the pilings, which we call those dolphins in the water, are perfect, spot on, with braces underneath to hold it. That's great. Oh, it reminds me of that guy that lives over in Hillsboro on the 727 out there in the country.
Oh yeah,
where he's surrounded by trees. That's just fabulous. Oh man,
I have no idea where this is and stuff, but yeah, I thought you might get a kick out of that.
Oh, big time. And that's not unlike the trees on Stovey Island there. I'm just thinking on Stovey Island, that's right across from us where Phlox and I live, trees grow that tall.
Right?
And yeah, that could be a likely vessel on shore. Fort Treetop. I love it. Oh, that is great.
There you go.
Oh, nice work.
Thank you.
Wow, that's fabulous. I got a picture now. In fact, I have to text it off here while we're just getting set up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is going to be famous.
Yeah, chat likes it too. That's awesome. Nice.
That's great. There we go. Okay, so let's see.
I think we're all spawned in. I think we're good to go. We're going to be heading south on a heading of, looks like 128. Taking off here out of Auckland. And we're just going to kind of head down the central part of New Zealand here. It's kind of almost like a peninsula. It's kind of narrow up here. So I think we're going to be able to see water on both sides of us. And we'll climb to about 4,500 feet. And we'll see how it goes. So with that, let's kick the tires and light the fires.
Okay, flaps down, zoom back out here. Got the altimeter set. And I see some folks are not in the tarmac yet. Or they're over in the GA area.
We can do a circuit as we take off here.
Okay.
We've got a 13 knot wind right off of our nose here, it looks like.
Dang, I gotta get trim adjusted here. I'm gonna be all over the place.
There's Larry. Yep. Well, I'm not sure about this music. I put in relaxing music, but this is kind of putting me to sleep music.
Yeah. We better hope those autopilots work right. Oh, and I didn't put on live weather too. I need to get that done.
Yeah, live weather doesn't seem to be too bad right now.
Okay. Get that going.
And how's my... Oh, man, my audio looks like it's... Is my audio way loud, chat?
It's just right for me. I mean, it's a teeny bit loud, but I like it.
That way. It's good. Yeah, it's going to be different on Discord. It's pegging red here on what's going out on the stream, so... Chat, let me know if I need to turn that down.
I think you were peaking a little bit.
Okay. Oh, hey, thank you. EH.
That's,
bring that down a little bit. Oh, Larry. Hey, Larry.
I had to think of, I was about to say my real name.
There's Larry. Airport on my left there. Looks like, Larry, you're taxiing right now? Or are you up in the air? I can't tell. No, you're taxiing.
We got about the same...
Behind a jumbo jet.
Oh, gotcha. We got the same view, Phlox. I'm right behind you.
Oh, nice. Oh, let's check it out.
Yeah, you can push a button.
There we go. There's Treetops view.
Looking back in the cockpit. There's Phlox over there.
Yeah, I got this. Got your view, your overlay all set up. I've got the button for it on the little stream deck here. I can push. So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that works good. You can see I'm about ready to turn base here.
Yep, I'm doing the same. I'm a little long out here. See this way I got it set up where it looks like it's your own stream in case I fall asleep. You can carry everybody home.
We got a cover for each other. Oh, that's great. A little bit bumpy out here.
Yeah, I'm getting those bumps too.
You can see it on the water there.
West USA. We should be on West USA, yes. Take a look here. Yep, West USA.
does it look like from outside?
Stole Sims here.
Yeah.
Curtis has spawned in. Alec has spawned in. Nice. We'll just do a circuit or two till everybody gets up in the air. I'll leave my landing light on because I'm in the pattern.
I'm rolling.
Very good. Welcome in.
Boy, the scenery's pretty detailed here in Auckland. Seems like.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. The airport looks good too.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, wow, that just gusted me over a little bit.
Yeah, I got hit too.
Anybody checked out that green comet that's going to be flying around for maybe another couple of weeks, I guess? I think I read tonight might be a good night to see it if you have binoculars.
What is that,
Oh.
southeast?
Southwest, I think.
Oh, looks.
Might have to look for that.
And I think it might be the last time it comes by the Earth. And I think I read the last time it came by was in the Stone Age or something like that.
Wow. That is eventful.
And it might not come back by, is what I read.
I got Curtis and Larry up there. Is that anybody else joining us?
Yeah, I'm on the downwind leg right now.
All right, we'll start heading south.
Okay.
So yeah, the comet is to the southwest in the night sky, but our flight plan tonight I think is going to be taking us slightly southeast, slightly east. So on a heading of 128. Okay, there's Alec. Nice. Hey, we're seeing everybody tonight.
Yeah, nice. And where's
Oh,
my
there-
plane? There it
anybody's-
is.
Does anybody see that huge rock off to the, I guess it's the north? It's like a rock or a mountain or something.
Let me see here in the sim.
Yep.
Off to the north. No.
Talking
See-
the other side of NCRJ.
Look at on my map. Like it could be around NZWP, that area.
Is it close enough to fly to? Is it on our flight path?
Let me see.
I guess if it's to the north, it's direct opposite of the flight
Yeah, I
path.
think it's the opposite. Maybe I'll go check it out while y'all are making circuits.
I don't see it. I think we're gonna be starting to head down there. So I'm trying to zoom in on it on the stream here. Am I looking in the right direction as I'm zooming in there? Huh, yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Actually, northwest.
Northwest. Oh, it'd be that way. Okay. Is it on that peninsula there?
I'm gonna slew over there.
Okay. Inquiring minds want to know.
It's yeah, it's just past downtown Auckland. Is it be a man-made thing?
That volcano looking thing?
It's like a giant Minecraft sculpture.
Weird.
I'll screenshot it and throw it in Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Oh no, it's a skull. It's a skull.
It's a skull.
Okay, never mind. This must be okay. This must be the Orbix thing. Halloween.
Oh.
Oh, and I don't have Orbix on this one. That probably
that explains it.
That
Sandy
does
Love,
explain it.
thank you for the
And
follow.
there's a ghost. Yeah. I have not removed that yet.
Thank you for the follow, Sandy Love. And enjoy your joyride in the good old 1-8 Romeo there in the top left corner. We're crossing over. We're going to head over New Zealand. We're going to check out New Zealand. We're going to be flying south out of Auckland International here, which is just behind us. We just took off. And yeah, we're just going to fly over New Zealand, check out the sights, and land at Wellington, I think it was. We're going to have to try to make pretty good time because I think it's going to be pushing 2.5 hours. Yeah, so thanks for that follow. Welcome in. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get my... Do we have a... VOR? I don't see VORs here. I'll just use my heading bug here.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so I'm thinking 128 is going to be our heading. Let's get that keyed in here. Find my mouse.
Let's see. Heading. Where is it? There it is.
Oh. Man, this wind is really something, guys.
Yeah, it is.
.128, and it's on heading. We'll turn heading on, turn on autopilot, and what's our altitude? Okay, we're going to be climbing a little bit. Get to 4,500, and we'll set the altitude.
128. I need to get up there a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to hit heading, so it takes the heading bug. Okay. And we're going to punch.
Paradox is here. Hey, Paradox. I thought I called your name out earlier. Your ears must have been burning or something because I thought one of the folks that was on voice was you. Welcome in, Splasher 6. Welcome in. Yeah. Hey, Splasher. Yeah, you're welcome for that. Nice. And Splasher, your ears must have been burning too, because when we first started up, I was on the wrong overlay. I was on this one. Here's Splasher. Good old Doc Splasher, I should say.
I know, and he, you know, when his picture's right next to mine, he looks way better than me being up there.
All right, another couple hundred feet here, and then I'll level it off, and I'll think about setting the altitude here.
I was going to set it at 4,700. That is a little bit high for this portion, but kind of missed some detail. That'll be high enough for the other stuff. Let's see. Let's get that Garmin cockpit zoomed in a little bit.
Splasher says that he, you know, yours. Yeah, you see that?
That's the thing, Splasher. I just got new glasses, so I don't know what to do.
I need to do that. I need to get new glasses.
Boy, a new prescription sure makes a difference.
That 4K TV you have there looks even more 4K.
It does. But you know, the one thing, I'm not seeing my plane on there. I know it's there.
Oh, I should broadcast on the little nav map. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
But the one thing they talked me into doing, I don't know why I did it, get a second pair. So it's like, well, when have I ever needed a second pair of glasses? You always use the same glasses day in and day out. But nonetheless, I'm now the proud owner of 2 pair of glasses. The second one I'll probably never touch.
You know, years later, I've had these things for years. I've got a little bend in the frame. The lenses are scratched. If I wasn't worried about getting another prescription, I would love to just pull out a brand new pair right now and then just continue on.
Well, true. I guess there's that. So yeah, if these frames get damaged, I have a backup frame. So you're right about that. But boy, you know, every time you go in there, the optometrist says, "Oh, it wasn't, you know, not too bad, just a little adjustment." But to me, it's huge. You put that new prescription on, it's like, holy cow, things just got super clear and crisp. Yeah, and watching flight sim's not a bad deal either.
Right?
Now let's see, am I out in front of you guys? Oh, I'm just to the right of you. I'm on the other side. I'll try to get over a little bit. Yeah, I'm way on the other side. Let's fix that. Plenty of time to do it.
And Splasher, I'm not sure if you were here earlier when I debuted Treetop's new overlay. There we go. I wonder if I can make your video bigger there. Let's see. In here. If I can fill that in. Oh, on that side it's not going to do it.
That's about right there. Oh, what isn't going to fill in?
I'm going to have to make like a hole in your overlay that then I can make the screen fill in a little bit better.
Oh, I see.
So yeah,
Oh,
I'll have to do that.
well, it still looks pretty good.
There we go.
I was just getting some reaction over a comic I just sent out. I saw on Facebook today. Some of you may watch the football games over the weekend, and apparently Dallas had a hard time kicking extra field goals. So it's got Larry Moe and Curly, the Three Stooges.
Oh,
And
no.
Underneath it says Dallas Kicking Team.
Well, Treetop's throwing some shade tonight. See what I did there? Huh? A tree
Well, let's-
throwing shade.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I love that.
Well, Paradox is heading to bed. He wanted to pop in and say, hey, Paradox, you're always welcome, as you know. Hangar door is always cracked open for you. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated.
Yep. It is. Oh, and I see Paradox also. Yeah, he got his on a BOGO deal, too. I wasn't quite so lucky, but yeah, I guess having an extra pair, however you have them, is a good thing.
3, 2, 1, go!
So have a good night, Paradox. Well, what do we have over here? We have a lake we're coming up on. I'm getting closer to you guys.
Yeah, this area is rendered well.
It certainly is. Getting a little bit of cloud. Not too much.
What the fuck say? What does the fuck say? The secret.
What's the secret? Just played What's the Flock Say, and it ends with the secret. And it's like, what's the secret?
Awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty country that we're flying over right here. There's
It
Treetop
sure is.
off to my right over there.
Yeah, I'm just about on the flight plan here.
Oh, looking good, Curtis. Followed up by Alec D. Looking sharp. Larry. And let's see, NCR J 1970. Not sure if they're flying with us. Conman, I think, is still back at the airport back there. I can turn off my landing light now, I think. But this wind is like bumping me up and down and all around. It's crazy.
Yeah. What is it? Let's see.
Oh, look how nice that looks down there.
No, it doesn't show very much wind, but it's showing it in the aircraft.
To say, Asobo, nice job on the scenery through here. This is looking really good. Nice.
Yeah, it is. It looks really sharp.
Yeah, the wind is vicious.
We're going to have to spend some more time over here. I'm looking down to close in on that river there, especially those islands, all those trees.
It almost reminds me of Columbia River.
Just a little bit, it does. Might have to do some low and slow stuff out here.
Right?
Yeah, that looks pretty sharpola.
Alright, I think I'm up high enough now where I can adjust my mixture a little bit. Take a look,
Oh, yeah,
watch
I'm gonna
my
do that too.
watch my RPMs here.
First thing I got to do though is let's get this heading bug right spot for the course.
There it goes.
There we go. And a little mixture action here.
And I'm flying the Just Flight Piper Turbo Aero 3, and I don't have it full throttle right now. You can see I got a little more room in the throttle there, because my understanding is we're supposed to be watching this this overboost alarm. So you don't want to fly with that on for any extended period of time. So you just back the throttle off until it goes off, and then the thinner the air, the more throttle you can give, and before the light comes on. So
I see.
I'm always checking that to see, okay, how much more throttle can I give it?
That's good to know.
Okay, so yeah, flaps are up, gear is up, we're cruising along. Nice.
Yeah, we're dialed in. And just enjoy the scene. Sit back and enjoy the scenery.
Alex says that he always forgets about New Zealand as well.
Yeah, there's lots to see here. Look at how far that river goes. Man, that goes a long way. Yeah, we got to come back here and fly that river. That looks like a ton of fun.
What's the name of that river? Let me see here. I'll put it in the future content ideas.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun.
Waikato River?
Huh. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to follow it off our right wing for a while. That's a long river.
I'm going to put in a user point here. That'll be my reminder. There we go.
Speaking of New Zealand, I just saw a news flash before we got on here that the Prime Minister of New Zealand just resigned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with no notice. So, and they got elections this fall, so interesting, I guess, to say the least.
Alec is mentioning the mountains in southern New Zealand are gems.
Wow.
And speaking of the mountains down here in New Zealand, in an upcoming stream, I figured out where they they in the most recent Mission Impossible movie, where Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise have that helicopter chase. You guys
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
I
And
do. That was something else.
that was that was such a great. That was so well done. Um, they're flying. They get into the mountains, and if I remember right, they fly over this kind of small lake, and then right on the other side of the lake is a huge drop off where they take the helicopters down in a nosedive. Right? And if I remember right, there's a cloud layer down below there that Tom Cruise kind of disappears in. Anyways, I figured out where that lake and where that drop off is.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be fun to see.
I've got a flight plan set up and we can fly some helicopters. What can we make it a
Oh,
helicopter night? And,
oh yeah, that'd be
sounds
great.
fun.
yeah.
Tons of fun.
Let me know for sure what night you want to do that on.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be part of that. And then part of this river run too. Let's see, trying to still keep track of it. Where is it now?
And then if and I'll make an announcement. I'll do it ahead of time, for sure. But I think I've got the majority of the helicopters that are available. You know, the 145, the 135, the Huey, the R22s, R44, or the R44, I should say. There's a couple of, I think I got 2 Hueys, if I remember right. But anyways, I've got the majority of the choppers, and so chances are, if you guys have a third-party chopper, I might have it. If not, if you want to let me know what chopper you plan on flying, let me know. Then I'll look in and see if I have it and add it to my inventory.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Do you
Definitely.
do you have an idea on what day that might be on?
It was almost tonight. I would say we could probably do it next Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah.
That works,
sounds good.
Kind of follow up this New Zealand stream with another New Zealand stream in the helicopters.
Yeah. Sounds like a blast. Find this country very interesting. It's just flat with continued flat, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere there'll be a mountain range. Very interesting. And it seemed like on nav map, yeah, there's plenty of little airports around too.
There is, right?
Yeah, there's lots to do here.
Wonder
It
how
looks
many
like
how many of those
Go ahead.
airports support like the agricultural airplanes. As I'm looking around, I'm noticing there's quite a bit of farmland here.
boy, there sure is.
I thought I noticed an airport that the sim had missed, but it turned out to be a drag strip.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Landable surface.
Totally.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tree, I completely and 100% in just the past 5 minutes or so, I just kind of feel spoiled after the U.S. airmail stuff that we were doing. This just cruising and setting the, clear skies, beautiful landscape,
Yeah.
setting the autopilot, and just being able to kind of relax. I still haven't quite got over that experience that we had.
Yeah, that was hands-on. That was definitely. Yeah, there is something to be said for just sitting back and enjoy the scenery. There's no question about that. There was a lot to keep track of there, but it was sure fun.
And let's see, up ahead a little ways is the airport, Papo, NZAP. It's right on the edge of a pretty good sized lake. So I have that as a touch and go, and then about 18 or 20 miles southwest of Topo on the opposite side of the lake, it is another airport for a touch and go. So I'll skim the surface of the lake. Won't get too high. So we can do that other touch and go. That I just wanted
that'd
to
be fun.
call those out. They're coming up. Oh, and I was wondering if I look out one window, if I see the ocean. Yep, I do. Okay, right over the wingtop tip right there. I think that's the ocean out there. A very,
Looks
very
like
flat
it.
line. Okay. And then if I look over on my left side, do I see ocean on the opposite side? Anywhere? No, not quite. It's hidden by those mountains. But the ocean's not too far on the other side of those mountains over there. As we're running down the middle of this portion of New Zealand.
Wow.
Hey, did you fix your side camera view? I know it was messed up last stream. I didn't know if you messed around, tweaked with it any.
Yeah, I just did. I think it was like showing the front cab window, and I actually didn't catch it. So yeah, it looks like it's looking out the side window now, out over the wing there. And if I move to the side, you should see the back of my. Yep.
I know my last one, I forgot to maximize the VR headset view, so it was showing double on the stream instead of one single.
Oh, really?
lens. I didn't notice it till about the last 20 minutes.
I wonder if you have any clips. That's gonna be Stole Sim that I need to put in for a clip, right? Here. Actually got to. I think I gotta update things so I can do shout outs. Quick.
I see the Cowan Sim 206. I don't know what that one is, but sounds like a good helo. Have to check that out.
Haven't heard of that one yet.
No. Then Viper flew over Houston and the Johnson Space Center, Minute Maid Park. Oh, that's awesome. Texas is definitely a fun place to visit.
I don't see you in chat there, Stolfim. Type it. Stole Sim Pilot, all one word, right?
It's got the underscores between each one.
Okay. Paradox is here. Let's give a shout out to Paradox. Now that I think I fixed it. Yeah, now it's.
See what
Well, I'm
talking
back
about?
at an airport now, so I should be doing a little bit of more flying.
Cool.
Oh, you're by the first touch and go?
Oh, no. Real life.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, cool.
So hopefully I'll get some Seneca and Baron time.
Wow. Very cool.
I really like the Seneca and the Sim, and I hope that translates in real life. Ooh, somebody's off my wing over there. That's why you were asking if you got it fixed. I got it fixed. Look at that. That's awesome, man. He's like right there.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Lost you.
Are you in the 310?
Seneca.
Oh,
There
Seneca.
you are.
Oh yeah, you just said that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that.
I don't know if it's me or you bouncing up and down.
I am bouncing up and down too. I think it might be both of us.
I'm fluctuating with the weather about 40 feet up and down, it looks like.
You both on live?
Yes. Yeah, if I go to external view here, you can see me going up and down. I'm getting, it's almost like seasickness, man. Like I'm going through some
Yeah.
swells.
Yeah.
Right there, man. He's like, right there. Look at that.
Wow. Look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I really, really, really enjoy having this dynamic view as if I'm in the cockpit and being able to see what's going on over my left shoulder there. I really enjoy
Yeah.
that.
That is very cool. Yeah, that's just awesome.
And I figured out a way where it doesn't steal my monitor anymore. So like right now, the monitor that you're seeing that multiple monitors is using is also where little nav map is right now, and I got little nav map over the top of it. But the way I set it up, it's looking for the program for that monitor that's being created by the sim. So it's looking for the program, so it doesn't matter if anything's over the top of it in the monitor in real life. Just it still sees it, and still works. So that was a relief.
Oh yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, that's a win. Take that as a win.
All right, let's check in with Treetop. Let's see how things are in Treetop's neck of the woods. Yeah, so let's all head over to Fort Treetop.
Fort Treetop. Well, you can see there's another river. I don't think it's the same one because it comes out of a lake. Maybe there's a dam. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like there might be a dam there. If you look just right off my tail section.
Oh yeah.
They're right above my tail. Looks like there might be a dam there. So that's a dammed up lake. Looks like a bridge. Boy, just look at that scenery there. Just amazing. I'm just about even with you guys. I'm doing about 140. As you can see. There we are inside the cockpit. Cruising along. You can see how neat and orderly things are. We run a tight ship over here. Treetop side.
What are you saying?
I'm not implying anything. Oh, ouch. That came out wrong. I'm just generically saying, I, for one, not knowing how other cabins may or may not be. Oh, gosh. If I compare the both of us, Flox, I think you're a lot more organized than I am.
Oh, I don't know. I tell you, I don't know. Only reason I stay as organized as I do is to set an example for other kids.
Yeah, that's important. I think I'm right on the, yep, we're right on the flight path, so we'll run right into that lake. You can see there. And since I don't have that set up, now we're looking off my left wing. Boy, even for this stock original Osobo B-58, that's pretty amazing. The detail they put in that thing. Just amazing.
I think I need to move that HUD down a little bit. I think I moved it by accident earlier. There we go.
You can see I've got my trim. I'm leaned out up here. Both tanks because I'm lazy. And looking off the right wing and out the window there. Boy, Discord does a great job of streaming. That's 30 a second. That's not horrible.
Right?
Yeah. That's interesting. You know, it's only streaming flight sim, so that little Xbox window comes up, and I see it, but you don't see it on the stream. It just keeps it flight sim only. Now it got me curious to what's this here? Oh, shoulder harness must be worn while at pilot positions. Takeoff and landing.
Okay, those glasses are good. Good job on the glasses.
Yeah, you can, boy, you can see that perfect. Latch window before takeoff, do not open flight. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like I said, Asoba did. Oh, same one up here. You can see it right here. Maybe this will show up in the stream. Whoops, other way.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it there. It's on the window. Well, you can see the leading edge of the wing. No winglets on the B-58.
Alex says that he's in the Beaver, and he has the Beaver floored, and he's sucking the gas. Yikes!
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, that thing's not very eco-friendly.
Well, fortunately, hopefully you'll have enough to make it to Topo.
Yeah.
Probably another 20 or 30 miles ahead of us here.
You guys are kind of ways to the left of me still. Am I not on the...
I'm not on the flight path because I used
Okay.
my just my heading indicator, and I might be getting blown off a little bit or something like that. So
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're not that far apart.
Yeah, we're a few miles northeast of the line.
Let me look at nav map here.
actually, I need to be a little bit to the left where I'm at over here for an approach into Topo. I think being over here to the left is a good idea. Is that the lake up ahead? I think I see.
Gee, I don't know. We're still a ways
Not sure if I was seeing it there.
out there.
Maybe not.
Straight ahead on the right. Might be obscured by the mountains still. May have to do a full stop. Let Alec and Larry catch up.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah, I
that.
think. Yep, we'll do a quick bio break.
Okay, little puppy.
Boy, that's one thing. Facebook, I spend way too much time on that, and Facebook, it figures out what you like, and those animal rescue things, I'm just a sucker for. Well, either they rescue a dog, or a deer, or a moose, or something. It's just fun to see a nice outcome. There's lots of waterways to explore, that's for sure. I can see a lot of dirt strips down there. I could take the NX Cub, do some real damage down there.
Yeah. There's Alec and Larry. Curtis is right off my right wing over there. Stops off to the right. Oh, Conman took off from Auckland. And maybe that's a 737-600, I think. The B-736. He's at 32,000 feet and cruising.
Oh, yeah, he's going somewhere.
Starting to get in a little bit of weather, boys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe go off auto here and just do a little hand flying down a little closer, lose some altitude. A little bit.
We're going in on 16 or 34?
It looks like where we're at right now, we got a 6-knot wind coming up out of the south. So
16 then?
Yeah, yeah.
well, I show 17.
Yeah, 17.
So that
What
might-
I'm seeing. What I'm seeing too.
Oh, look at this area here. Wow.
I'll lose a little more altitude.
I wonder if this is the same lake or same river coming down here. It is. This is the Waikato River. This is the same river that was up where we took off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That could be a huge adventure.
Yeah, I think
There's-
we'll do that as a. It might be a series of streams. Maybe it'll take 2 or 3 weeks to do it. We'll have to do that.
Well, we could do Saturday morning. We could do the river tour,
Yeah.
and then Wednesday we could do the helicopter thing.
There you go. Oh yeah, there's some pretty area to see.
Yeah, boy, this has been a sleeping gem that we've kind of missed out on.
And we have somebody to thank. Iceberg for All.
Oh, that's right.
Mentioned it as an idea a couple weeks back, and I was looking for inspiration. I went into future content ideas and saw the note we made in there for doing this stuff.
Yeah, sure is. If you're listening, thank you very much.
I think my autopilot is off. My heading is still working, but my not holding back up to 4,500 here.
See if this will do an altitude hold for me.
I don't think I need to be back.
No, I don't want to do that.
I'll be landing here in a minute, so I'll just kind of keep that right now.
It wants to climb. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you hard switch that out, the autopilot, but you know, if it's too much of dynamic force on the flight surface, it won't engage. You think it's engaged, you have to go back and look at that before you start depending on it for other stuff. I've noticed. That's all farmland out here too.
So if folks are just joining us, welcome to Blockstrot's Hangar. You smash that follow button. We'll be sure to leave the hangar door cracked open at all times, 24/7 for you. I'm Floxtrot, and right above me is my in real life next door neighbor, good friend and co-host, Treetop Flyer.
Hey everyone, welcome in.
Who we just debuted his very own overlay tonight. Port Treetop Flyer. And there he
Yes.
is, flying along over New Zealand.
Oh yeah, that's just fabulous. Look at that. Just cruising right along here at 3,500 feet. That should be enough to get us there. A little too far.
Good, Treetop.
Thank you.
Oops. Gotta fix my...
We're just
Going back to the black and white one.
oh yeah, there's the lake. Oh man, that thing's huge.
Oh yeah, it's coming in, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. You can see it on your Garmin too.
So this looks like the main body of the lake is over there to the right. There's like a little inlet area here, a cove, a huge cove, and the airport that we're going to be landing on is just on the opposite side of that cove up there.
Is it NZRK?
Nope, it's NZAP.
NZAP.
Yeah, I'm going to adjust my course a little bit here so I line up a little better. Get a little closer to that populated area.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it off of autopilot. And mixture's going to go full forward.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding.
Landing lights coming on. And I get lined up with it. Actually, I think I'm going to cross over the middle of the airfield. And then I'll do a downwind and onto 17, a left downwind.
Oh, left downwind. Okay. For your final.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll be number 3 behind y'all.
Okay.
Sending a little bit, cutting back on power.
You know, in these finals like this, these approaches, I like to stay inside the cockpit just for realism. When we're doing long flights over country, it's tempting to go outside and watch it from the spot because you see so much more.
Right?
But it's not realistic on your approaches if you're outside trying to do it. So, yeah, stay in the cockpit. Oh, there we go. A nice nav map's got a nice blown up view there. Do the same thing. Fly right across midfield for 17.
I think about 2,800 feet would be about the proper approach altitude, cross over the midfield.
Okay.
Don't forget your callouts for that untowered airport.
Oh man, the scenery's really
it's on.
good. If you look,
Papa traffic, Piper 631A Romeo inbound from the northwest, entering midfield approach at approach altitude for left downwind on 17. Full stop, Papa. Something like that.
yep.
Close enough.
I'm gonna
I should
adjust
set
my
it on
heading
8
a little
miles
bit.
out I am.
I'm gonna slow this bird down a little bit. I can see the airport. I'm right midfield now.
Papa traffic, Pepper 631A Romeo, 2 miles to the northwest, inbound for midfield approach for left downwind, 17 Papa. Flaps. Now I'll wait until I'm on the downwind. Coming down.
Who was it that told us they don't like to use flaps before a tight turn? It was, oh gosh, forgive me. It was the pilot from Southern Oregon.
Oh,
I'll think of his
Saffron
name.
maybe?
Saffron, yeah.
Was that it? Saffron Karma?
Yeah, Saffron Karma. He never uses them until he's lined up. He doesn't use them on a turn. Said it's too easy to stall.
It's affirmative.
Papa traffic, Piper 631A Romeo, crossing midfield at approach altitude, turning left downwind, full stop, 17, with traffic in sight. Papa.
Oppo traffic. Seneca 66 Lima Mike, entering left crosswind for runway 17 topo.
So I'd say Pop Traffic Piper 3179 Papa on base for runway 17 full stop. Traffic in sight. Papa Traffic. And Papa Traffic Piper 3179 Papa, turning base, short final, full stop, runway 17, Papa Traffic.
Papa traffic, Piper 6218 Romeo, left base, full stop, 17 top of.
Came in a little bit
What's it?
fast there. Oh, sorry.
Traffic. Seneca 66 Lima Mike, turning downwind for runway 17 topo.
Oh man, I almost did that like I knew what I was doing. Had a nice lineup. And then what you hear on the radio is Papa traffic, Pepper 6318 Romeo, and short final for full stop 17 top of. Papa Misha's here.
I heard all those papas, and I felt like somebody was calling my name, so I came to report.
We were. There you are.
Papa, Papa, Papa. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
here, I'm here.
Papa Misha.
We're lost. Get us back
But
together.
I didn't do it.
Nice. Claire.
Oppo traffic. Seneca 66 Lima Mike, turning base for runway 17.
No, you guys following proper procedures? This isn't like you. Am I
No.
on the right stream?
Back to one in a row.
Papa traffic, Piper 6218 Romeo is back taxiing.
Larry
There's
got
Papa
me
Misha.
again for a landing, cutting everyone in line.
Love it.
I just took the shorter apex, so I got on the taxiway before Foxtrot did. So obviously, I want the second place trophy.
There you go.
Yes.
B-Top's got the first place trophy. He's over there.
Oppo
Alright.
Came in a
traffic.
little
Seneca
fast.
66 Lima Mike, turn final, runway 17 topo.
Here, if I can get
There's lots of runway to work with. Oh, Papa Mish, nice paint job. Ooh, that's sweet. That looks super duper.
Working pretty good. Now I gotta find my Xbox controller. There we go. There, yeah,
Dear,
just
are you
missed
guys
ya.
done for the day?
Oh
No,
no.
Just a short bio break, and then we're gonna fly across the lake to the other airport on the other side, and then hopefully make it down to Wellington, farther south, southwest. Oh no, southeast a little bit from here. That's the plan.
Nice approach, Curtis.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, this really looks like a classic rural farmland runway. I feel like I could go
does.
across the runway out to that field and pick some sweet corn.
Nice.
Yeah, I know it,
And
isn't it?
If I could make it all the way back to the plane without getting shot, I think I would do it.
True.
Because at least back in Minnesota, if you're in a neighbor's field and you weren't invited,
Oh,
guns
I
come
bet.
out.
Oh
So,
yeah.
It's
You
either
had to
that
be-
or they're just serious about sweet corn, and either way, they're certainly friends of mine.
Yeah, you don't want to be over there without an invitation.
Slide down over here to the hangar and swap these planes out.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Bio break. Good.
What? Oh, I'm hard to hear. Wow, it seems like I'm pegging on the let me bump this up, Alec, and see if it gets better.
Oh, you weren't hard to hear for me.
On Discord I'm okay, but what about on the stream?
Oh well, that could be. I didn't watch the stream. Sorry, I just came directly into
Okay.
Discord.
Alright, I bumped up the gain on the microphone. Let's see if maybe that's it. Looks like I could bump it up a little bit more, unless I'm pegging on Discord, I'm not sure. There we go. So we'll try that. Hopefully that helps, Alec. Alright, intermission. Let me I'm gonna go grab some water. And I'll throw up the intermission banner here. There we go. And I will be right back.
No, Curtis, are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you get back to doing more editing on your home airport?
Nope, haven't had a chance to get back on there yet.
Ah,
Today's the first day I turned my computer on in a week.
my computer wishes it had a break like that.
I've been working like crazy and stuff going on at the house and baby and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you got real life getting in the way, and that's all right. Just, not everybody's as retired and irresponsible as I am, so I try to take that into account.
I want to fly a different plane, but I'm not sure which one to pick.
You look like a glider to me right now.
Yeah, I was wondering what a DS-18 was.
DHC2, I think that's the Beaver. Alec D coming in with the Beaver. Gee, Wally.
I'd love to fly to Trinidad, but inside of it, I don't know what they messed up, but in VR, I mean, it just kills the frame rate.
Oh, yeah. Actually, most of the payware planes do that for me.
That's the only one I had a problem with so far. It drops me down like 4 frames.
A fun rest of the flight.
Hello there.
And Papa Niche, what you missed earlier, from Auckland, there's a huge river that goes on, it looks like for over 100 miles, 150 miles through the countryside. And it looked like Saturday morning we're thinking about maybe getting an NX Cubs and following that river. And then on next Wednesday, Phlox found on that last Mission Impossible where they had the helicopter fight, Tom Cruise with Henry Cavill. He found the place where they filmed that in New Zealand. So we're thinking about using the choppers and doing that for Wednesday.
Well, it's good to have you guys back streaming again, because otherwise I'd get on sometimes for over the past couple of weeks, and that's just nobody else flying. I thought, gee, this is weird.
And I know I have been a little lacking lately. I'm promised to fix that because there's just too much fun to be had on this thing. Way too much fun.
Well, and then some of us got addicted to it, and so that's...
I know.
I realize it's my own fault, but still.
True. And it's more, I'm okay flying by myself here and there, doing different things, but it's more fun to fly with a group, just especially you guys.
It just is, yeah.
Yeah. You know, if I set myself up to some sort of challenge or that sort of thing, but it's not the same as flying with you guys.
And ground, you might want to roll some trucks to the
Well,
to
I'm
wherever this
challenging
guy's
myself
parking, because
this
that landing
year.
did
I
not look
plan
good.
on putting out, and I'm really late
Yeah, I
getting
noticed there was
started
some hot
because of
breaks
some
after that
technical
fast stop
difficulties.
there.
But yeah, I'm planning on putting out one activity and one new airport every week for the
Oh,
year
wow.
of
Oh, that'll
2023.
be fun.
Which means I'm going to have to go back streaming to kind of promote the whole thing and try to do something, but because the activity is the one thing that I want to do in a group. So
Right.
3, 2, 1,
Well, we'll support you. That'd be fun.
that just proves that you have low standards, but I appreciate that about you.
Yeah, but it's our standard. Maybe low, but it's our standard.
Hey, those standards may be low, but they're mine.
Yeah, that's right. We own them.
Proudly display them and wave the flag.
Yes.
Hey, welcome in STW 222. I just played a shout out for STW as well. So welcome in STW. Good to see you. Yeah, I missed your hello there. Just as I was heading downstairs, I think to get some water. Oh, he raided us, guys. I was getting water. So STW 222 with the raid, man. Welcome in STW and Raiders. Good to see you. Nice. Let's see, rated at the wrong time, almost like you a week or two ago. Yeah, when I rated you. Yep. That's okay. Gang's all here though.
This stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we
Nice.
still got some flight time left.
Where are we? We're at NZAP, up here in New Zealand. Icebird for All, a few weeks back, suggested a flight from northern New Zealand, kind of cutting down towards the south. And so tonight our destination is Wellington. Hopefully we can get there. We might have to make a pit stop beforehand. We'll see. But right now we're at NZAP. It's right next to this great big lake. It's a beautiful countryside, a lot of farmland that we're seeing. It's kind of flat in areas, but some hills and mountains in the distance. And enjoying the view. I am in the Piper Turbo Aero 3. Treetop is in the Baron. Larry's in the 337, it looks like. Alec, is that the Model 10? Model 10? Or no. Alec is in the Beaver.
Beaver, yep.
Yep. Mish, Papa Mish is in the less sucky Icon A5.
And look at that, we can all get along. We're from
Right?
different countries and different.
Who am I missing? Stole Sim, where are you? What are you going to be in? I thought I saw a Steerman. Like, I'm not sure if that's going to keep up.
Yeah, he was picking a new plane, but I think he's still undecided, right?
I went with the Kodiak amphibian, but I got jetted into like I don't know where. So
Oh no. Let's see if I see in the horizon.
A large vacuum cleaner sucked him down to the run.
Oh, there you are.
To the runway down there.
okay, runway's behind me. Okay, let me come back in.
Look at that lake, man. Isn't that amazing? And the airport's right here next to it. Wait, I picked it. I thought it would be pretty cool.
Well, this is very scenic, and I thought about going fishing, but I knew that the break wasn't really long enough. I just
Nope,
barely
that's right.
put a worm on the hook before you guys would be back. So it's a matter of timing.
So I'm going to check my fuel and we'll head out. Let's see here. And we'll bump it up here a little bit. 80% should do her. And let's get a pushback.
Well, you can't bump it up here.
The immersion is gone. I just blown the immersion for
Yeah.
Papa Mish there.
No. Now what you've said though is that you have so much money that you can snap your fingers, have somebody run right out here with a fuel truck, and pump you up without even losing your place in line. That's how powerful you are.
What it is.
Yes, yeah. They do it while they're rolling.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, ex Formula One.
Sam, I'm in the wrong. I'm getting out of the way. Curtis, I'm getting out of the way there.
All right.
You're good.
You're not in the way. Just go for it.
Gears down for runway landing.
So as we depart, we'll be departing over the, I guess it would be the
east side of the lake, kind of following the coastline there, and there's another little airport on the opposite side of the lake that we could do a touch and go at. So, you know, don't, let's see.
Don't get any real altitude? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go the right way or no?
So, Stoll,
did.
were you thinking that that little announcement was probably a little too verbose? Wait till the airplane says, your brain has been disconnected for takeoff.
Pretty much.
I'm sure that's happened a time or two in that less sucky Icon A5. I need to put
Oh,
that-
yeah, there's no preparation here. I don't even cinch up the seatbelts anymore.
I think I have a command for that. I should see if I have a command for that.
I will say that there are a lot of people that use the sim to try to keep all their skills sharp, and I'm obviously using it to reinforce my bad habits.
Well, and we have our bad habits.
Yeah, and that's why I spend time with you guys.
Yeah. We all
I
like what we like, and we don't like what we don't like. I still fly without rudder pedals, and the twist of the stick is my rudder. But that's just what I'm used to, and it's what the whole 40 years on flight sim. That's what I've done.
Same here. But I have been offered someday in the future to get somebody else's leftover rudder pedals when they upgrade. And
Yeah.
So apparently I've got a set of rudder pedals coming one day, and I hope I can acclimate to them really well, because those things are expensive. You know, when you get a gift like that, you really want to
Yeah.
use it and enjoy it.
Right.
I don't want to say, well, yeah, they're in the closet, because it was just weird.
Well, I think it just takes some familiarity and practice. I tried Floxes once, and I was kind of a duck out of water, but I hadn't used any. And part of them, we didn't have them anchored to the floor good enough, so they slid around a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that'll remove you from the immersion. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but still, it was. I had to get used to that. It was like I'm just so used to all these hours of doing
Right.
everything on the stick.
Yeah, when I think about how many hours I've got in flight simulators, I think this version of the flight sim probably has more hours than any of the previous versions by now, but
Yeah, I would
But-
agree with that.
probably 2,600 hours just in this one,
Wow.
Wow.
not including the other flight sims that I'm currently playing, and the racing simulators and but
Wow.
just, I'm thinking I'm going to have to, if I put this much time into a job, I'd be rich
I know.
and productive.
I don't want to get another job.
No, that's the thrill of retiring, right? Even if somebody did offer you something lucrative, you'd have to say no.
Yeah. Time is too
Oh.
important.
Yep. And I've been a slacker so long that I'm good at it. So,
Yeah, me too. Comes natural.
yeah. Well, no one else is going to brag about your ability to be a slacker like a pro, so you got to do it
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. Self-promotion.
I didn't realize that this was this big out here, Mr. Foxtrot.
Right?
This is a big lake.
Yeah.
It is, right? Looks
And
like there's a
the,
little island out there too.
And the big mountain out there to the southwest looks almost Fuji-ish.
Oh, we don't.
So
Yep. And just a lot of detail, it seems like, compared to other countries we've flown in, or other areas, I should say. Not a bad place to look anywhere you look.
yeah, true enough.
Okay, let's see. Landing lights are off. Flaps are up. Gear is up. Mixture. I'm gonna leave my mixture because I'm not gonna do any climbing just yet. and it looks like it's just about a straight-in approach on this heading for that airport that's on the other side of the lake down there.
So my brain is still disconnected. Is that going to be okay, or?
Yeah, you're fine. You're in good company.
Thank you. All right, good.
And I did share a link to the less sucky Icon A5 in chat, along with a link to
Oh, good.
deliveries.
Because I've just built a stunt track that this plane is the only one of 2 planes that can even finish that track.
Oh wow!
So I'll have that pretty soon to unleash on you guys.
Nice.
Well, that'll be fun to see.
Take your Dramamine.
Yeah. Oh, this is a dirt strip.
Is it?
Yikes. Yeah, not a lot of room if you're coming in fast. Or steep. Well, there's a fair amount of room, I guess, compared to Papua New Guinea. But yeah, it's a grass dirt strip.
It looks like it's 2,785 feet long.
Well, that seems pretty
Tarangi.
long.
Tarangi.
Oh yeah, it's a piece of cake, actually.
Just butchering these names. Touch and go, yes, Alec. Yep, touch and go.
Well, since I'm so far ahead of you guys, I stopped, but I'll just hit it again after you guys go past me.
See a dark star off in the distance over there. Curtis is coming up behind me. Nice. 11 knot crosswind. I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh
what
my
a
god.
pretty
Oh,
little
go ahead.
bay.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, I just this is such a pretty bay in here. I just think, I've never met anybody in the States that came to the States from this area, and now I see why. Why would you leave?
Right?
Yeah,
You
why
live
would
in-
you?
You live in this beautiful place,
Man,
And
so
it's
much to see.
and it's expensive to go see someplace uglier. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's easy math, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing the bay, and there's like a little community there to the left of it, there, right on the shore and stuff. Yep.
And a beautiful marina, thanks to the marina mod.
Nice.
Some
Oh,
of the
Alec,
mods,
cool. Go ahead.
Oh, some of the mods are just amazing, and no frame hits. No, I mean it's just
That's the magic.
What marina mod did you get?
I'd have to go look it up. It's the developer's name begins with M, like M-A something, whatever.
Oh.
Minutia?
That is pretty.
Anyway.
Look at that little island with the boats all around it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
an island in the middle of the. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
That's cool.
See, I just firewalled it all the way here and landed, and I didn't see other roses along the way.
Well, hold out your hand.
Yep. Sometimes you have to slow down.
Oh, there's the airport. Yep. So Alex says, speaking of the Dark Star, which I just noticed in the distance over there a minute ago, he watched the newest Top Gun with the family recently and was impressed. Very good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think they did a
great
good job of
movie.
it too. Yeah, they did a good job.
Great movie. It just reminds you of the Rocky series. You don't think that you can do a remake of the same story, well, not really the same story, but the same backdrop and be successful, but boy, sure was.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a touch and go.
Except for Treetop, who's taking movies now.
Yeah, I know.
Was that
I'm
smooth
just-
enough, Tree? I
Yeah,
just don't want
that was butter.
I don't want to embarrass myself in
That
front
was
of you like that.
there was so much butter on that landing it splashed on my wing.
I'm going to call my
Oh,
airplane
shoot.
toast from now on because I got some place to put all that butter.
Yes, that's right. There was a whole wake of it.
Ooh, and a perfect sized river for a river run.
Oh yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Okay, gears coming up. Laps coming up. And we're gonna do some climbing.
Did you actually get off the ground before you crossed that road there, Curtis?
Oh yeah. Oh, I barely did. I barely did.
And I see Larry coming in here. I'm going to wait till he passes me, then I'll hit it.
Yeah, you look like a quick moving lawnmower down there. I didn't see any light underneath your plane.
Oh hey, Sleeper Chris for the win is in chat. Welcome in, Sleeper Chris.
Oh, awesome.
He says New Zealand was one of his favorite first places to explore in this game. Yeah, we haven't been here
good
enough.
choice.
We've been here once. I think there was that movie with Oblivion, and some of the set locations in that movie were in New Zealand, and I think we toured, or was it Iceland? Oh, now I might be confusing the two.
No, it was Iceland with Oblivion.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I don't think we've been to New Zealand before then.
You didn't even have to Google that, did you?
What's that?
When Treetop came up with Iceland.
Oh,
he just
yeah, I remember that.
And Lord of the Rings, yes.
Yep. Now here's another river here to explore. Jeez.
And if you guys are new to the stream, or maybe you're just popping in and lurking, and there's a story behind Sleeper Chris's name that's still freshly burnt in my mind. A few streams back, I was at 499 followers, and we were streaming, for a period of time, probably I think well over an hour, and Sleeper Chris happened to notice that I was sitting at 499, and Sleeper Chris was my very first subscriber, and he went out, created a new Twitch account, got back into the stream, called it Sleeper Chris for the win, and hit the follow button, and he was the 500th follower, my first subscriber and my 500th follower. It's crazy. That's awesome. I just love that support and had to call that out.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
The next world update will actually be New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Oh,
this is
boy.
not even updated yet.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought they did one update for New
I think
Zealand
they
already.
did do one, but that's the next world update.
Wow.
I guess that makes sense because there's room for lots of different types of world updates. Some of the world updates are mostly the terrain, and then other times it's building cities in the country and that sort of thing. So
Right. Okay, I'm bringing up the rear here.
And what is my heading? I gotta get my heading situated
I
here.
think I have this. about right. Nav maps, but it's showing I'm still off. Okay.
Clippercus says that Iceland or New Zealand update will be amazing.
Yeah, well, my gosh.
You said New Zealand will be the next update, right? Not Iceland. Because now I'm starting to confuse them.
New Zealand.
Okay, thank you.
That's what happens when you stay up past your bedtime.
Right?
Yes.
I'm even drinking water tonight. I don't know.
Why?
There's
I mean, good for you.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good. That must be a volcano over there, right, guys? Let me take a look here.
Must be. The top is blowing off of it.
Mount Rapuhu,
If you do, you'll have to clean it up.
right?
It actually looks like two separate peaks, but at least the near one is very cone shaped, so it at least looks volcanic in construction. Oh, and you're not talking about the ones at 2 o'clock. You're talking about the one kind of almost 3 o'clock, 3:30.
For me, it's like at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So we just there's a volcanic looking mountain over my right shoulder now.
Let me take a look over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
But the ones over at 2 o'clock that you were talking about, looks like it might be two peaks, with the one on the left further behind. But the closer one to that one also looks very, once it's fairly cylindrical or symmetrical and round, it's generally built by something being pushed up from a hole in the ground.
Yep.
Bush Talk Radio says that that Mount Weapuhu, or however it's pronounced, is Lonely Mountain from Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow.
Wow, this highway is fun to watch too as you're going along.
Lonely Mountain, Lonely Highway.
Let's see who else is nearby. Anybody? There's Papa Mish. Let's go check out that less sucky A5 here.
Lost connection. Almost put me in the dirt.
I lost connection too at the same time.
Yep, you have to push that button real quick before it takes you down.
Oh my god, there he goes.
So I didn't know if you were close enough to see that, but when you said you were going to check out this plane, I thought, am I supposed to smile? Somebody tell me what is the etiquette for in-stream pictures?
Oh, now I lost connection again.
Insane.
In here flashing gang signs. Yo, dude.
Yeah, it's a pretty plane there, Papa Mish.
Well, now the prettiness you can thank Chunky Flyer for.
Oh, chunky donkey.
Oh, wow,
I make
that's a
them
good
fast,
picture.
he makes them pretty.
How am I
This
doing,
river-
Curtis? Am I gonna crash into the ground, or am I doing okay?
You're okay.
What was that, Mish?
Oh, I just take your mouse or whatever and click on that thing that says you lost connection and you'll get control back.
Yeah, I got it. I hit it, and then it came back with the green one that says successfully connected.
Yeah. Well, we just crossed over that river where it kind of deltas before it jumps into the main river, and there's a lot of sulfur in the deposits. So it makes me wonder what's up in that mountain that would be washing all that sulfur down.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I see it down there. And there's treetop. Coming in hot. Am I still okay there, Curtis?
Yep. Flying level.
Okay.
Are we supposed to sneak up on him and tip his wings then to see if he recovers?
So I'm in drone mode, so it's just using the last input that it had, and the ground is changing elevation maybe. So I just want to be aware if I gotta pop back in there.
Oh, you seem to be doing really well. 1,500 feet up or so, nice and level.
Here's treetop.
Steady
Looking good,
speed.
bud. Whoops. Nice little flyby. Yeah, it must be a sim issue. Yeah, the graphics are looking good, right, Sleeper? Anybody else nearby?
I'm good. Yeah, everything's looking normal. I think we're just having little short intermittent outages, but
Maybe it's Sauron.
yes,
It's got the eye
who
on us or
uncovered
something.
the eye? Put the blanket back over that thing again. Now, our internet provider, Xfinity, has sent me email today and said that on the 24th, we're going to have some outages because they're upgrading. And I'm thinking, we already have gigabit everywhere. What are they upgrading to?
Maybe the people with lower speeds, or just equipment that more efficiently handles what they already offer, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be it, I suppose, unless they're upgrading all the main trunks to 10 gigabit or something, maybe even 20. But man,
Oh,
I mean that's it. I mean, 800 megabit service is kind of the standard around here. Nobody has anything slower.
really?
Yeah.
See, now here, Phlox has had this gigabit service for apparently a long time, and I had 100 megabit service, thinking I was all that. It's kind of like you have this car in your driveway and you feel pretty
Mhm.
good about it until you look at your next door neighbor and he's got like a way better car. Well, he
Yep.
has that too, but it's like, well, I can't have that. We can't be doing that.
Oh
So
well, now, but just remember that what you're actually using in the sim is so much less than even 100 megabit service.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah,
So
yeah, go ahead.
but Papanish, I don't measure it because I'm only 300 megabit service,
Yeah,
which is
You're-
still pretty quick, but
you're using somewhere between 5 and 13 for flight sim.
oh, I see. Okay.
Whether you've
That's
got
good to know.
100 or 300, you can easily handle anything the sim is going to throw at it.
I see. Okay, that's good to know. Well, and then speed tested, it comes out about 370 megabits.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
But for just my better half doesn't really stream much, and so I'm the only one pulling data. But yeah, to your point, if I don't pull anything past 100 megabit or 100, even 150, that's half of that speed.
Yeah.
But at 100 megabit service, you could be using that whole bandwidth.
I don't
So-
know. I've done a bunch of tests with flight sim, and I'm not saying that you don't get more if you start streaming with Discord or OBS or something, but just flight sim itself. I brought up the network monitor one day and I flew around, and my traffic was between 5 and 6 megabits with photogrammetry off, and between 8 and 13 or 8 and 12 with photogrammetry on.
Oh wow.
And it never went above 12 megabit
Okay. Well,
for hours. So
good to know.
yeah, so the people that say, "Oh, you've only got 100 megabit service, you should upgrade." Well,
Yeah.
whether you should upgrade or not is a whole nother story. But it ain't because flight sim doesn't have enough. You know, if you've got problems in the sim, it's something else.
Right. Now,
Yeah,
I see
I
Alex,
got
Alex
three other
got
people here
300.
that are using computers, and two of them are, first-person shooter gamers and stuff like that. My kid, some of my kids, and then my wife does, all the responsible stuff on the other computer.
What is that? Sorry, I didn't mean to poo-poo the responsible stuff.
Well, and I can see here Alec has 300 megabit service, so I can see Alec. You and I, we can relate because we're a little slower, but we get there eventually.
Well, when I first started with Flight Sim, I still had 50 megabit service,
Oh,
and it wasn't even delivering 50. Most of the time, it was just a touch over 40, so 41, 42.
oh, gotcha.
Still ran fine. It was.
Yeah.
I think
Well-
Phlox, since you have so many people running in your house, does your computer by any chance? Is everybody wireless then?
Yeah. Well, we do run Ethernet. And it drives my wife crazy because the router is in our master bedroom. So the kids will be running an Ethernet cable to it and opening her door and running it underneath the door and then across the hallway and down the hallway.
Okay, something semi-permanent though, which would be let all the kids run, and share the wireless, but you have the only Ethernet connection in the house, and then you've got
Yeah.
really low latency all the time because that wireless stuff will take a back seat to the hardwired.
Yeah, Flux turned me onto that when I got my tower, and you just plug directly in. It's like there's no lag time or anything. It's just right there.
Plus, then you're especially if you're the only one plugged in.
Oh, cool.
And you've got that whole channel to yourself, and everybody else shares the wireless stuff. And
Yeah.
wireless can be, 2 or 3 or 4 times faster than your Ethernet, but it's not smooth and not consistent. It's with all that other traffic being shared.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I have to do some adjustment on the course here.
Okay.
I did.
Can I make a note of that, Sleeper Chris? What is it? BTTV. Emotes. For the channel. Cool. Just made a note of that. That's awesome. I love hearing opportunities to tweak the stream and stuff. Good stuff.
And are you using OBS,
Yes.
Flock?
Yep.
So did you get that latest update where they're doing image smoothing on the video output?
I want to say yes. I think I've taken the latest update. I think it was a little nav map I haven't taken the most recent update on yet. I keep saying remind me later because I want to use it whenever I fire it up. But I think I'm current on OBS.
Was just wondering how that worked and if you tweaked on the settings somewhat, because there is an image smoothing thing when you stream through the Oculus mirror, but it takes up so much computing horsepower that I tried it, whatever it was, a year and a half, 2 years ago when I was streaming, and just took my system down and beat it up. But the OBS version might be better. So.
Yeah. And you're saying OBS took your system slower, or the?
Oh, it was the
virtual
image
reality?
smoothing.
Oculus.
Just the image smoothing stuff. So in order to get a single eye image, so that you could stream it on Twitch, I was using the Oculus Mirror app, and then I've discovered that because I was always frantically looking around inside of VR, and that made the video kind of hard to watch.
Yeah.
So I stuck this image smoothing stuff on there, but it was so processor intensive, it just wasn't worth it.
Gotcha.
Next airport, NZ
WN.
WN.
And that is our final destination also. Not too far out. Let's see how far away that is. Get a little measurement here. Appears to be about 98 nautical miles. little farther than I thought.
You didn't just lick your thumb and hold it up in the wind, right? You actually measured it?
I measured it, yeah.
Okay.
No, it says right here on my window that you can't have it open while you're flying.
Buzzkill.
Yeah,
Well, no, I heard him clicking around, and I was thinking, that doesn't sound like holding a thumb up in front of you and going, that looks like about 94 miles.
yeah, as the crow flies.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what kind of pilot we were following.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the less you know.
Yeah, right.
You know, there's that show called The More You Know. Yeah, the less you know.
What was it?
In Foxtrot language, it's the less you know. That's nice.
What was on Gilligan's Island? Captain Wrongway or something?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he would fly. He had a plane wreck somehow on the island, and it was Captain Wrongway, I think.
Oh, that's funny. Well, we got to do some U.S. airmail route testing off stream here in the coming week or week or two here, and give those guys some feedback.
Yeah, it sounds fun. And that's coming up California, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
So the first one was a good success. It's time to do it again, huh?
Yeah, the developers of the Arrows Across America are currently actively finishing up the route from San Diego to Portland, I think, or Seattle, something like that. I mean, it's a huge, long expanse, and they're wondering if they can get other eyes on it and take a look at the routes and see how the beacons show up, and if they come across rendered okay, or if there's any problems with the terrain and stuff, and get feedback and stuff like that. So that's good stuff.
I found one of those
How far
markers.
back do we have to go?
How far back? What now?
Well, I was wondering about the age of. I mean, so they're going back to the 40s when it looked like there, or earlier.
I think it's the mid 1920s to early 1930s. I think is the kind of target area. Maybe even 1920 to mid 1930s is kind of the spot. Oh, it's Portland.
Nice.
I think they went up to San Diego to Portland. Thanks, Splasher.
Now, were those markers like arrows?
Oh, yes. Are you familiar with what they look like?
Not really too much, but I do have an arrow that's pretty close to where I live.
Let me.
And it's said to be an old marker.
Yeah, let me bring up an image.
There's a beacon with an arrow.
I'm gonna get it up.
Now, Flox will show you here.
Yeah, just let me know.
Actually, I'm going to bring up.
VR.
I'm going to bring up their website, Arrows Across America.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
There we go.
I mean, stuff like this just highlights the bravery of these guys. It's like, hey, now you're going to go flying, and you're going to get up about 2,000 feet. So this huge arrow we just built is going to look like a dot.
Yeah, it's going to look like a dot.
This is what you're going to follow to save your life. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Mail can't be late either, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they really were risking their life.
Now, how would you save and mark one as like a historic landmark? Is there any resources for that?
I would talk to these guys on this website, and I'll put the link in chat here.
Right.
So here's an arrow. Here's what they look like back in the day. A couple different variations of them. Do we have? Yeah, here we go. This is.
So are you wondering whether they already have yours?
I'm just wondering. Yeah, well, that too, and I mean, there are some people that were trying to save it. I don't think they were making any headroom with it.
Yeah, hopefully there might be like a contact on this website here that might be able to help, and then the developers for the Arrows Across America. Let me bounce that off of them as well. And I would love to see a picture of that arrow if you ever have the chance to take a snapshot and share it in Discord. That'd be great.
I should be back out there Friday. I might could take the other way home and pass it, or I can just get a Google Earth of it.
Yeah, that'd be fun to see.
So this is kind of the, I guess I can call it traditional type arrow that we would see, that I'm used to kind of seeing when we talk about the airmail routes and stuff. It's this 30 or so foot tower with a beacon on it, and it usually had a windsock on it as well. And then there's a small shed that housed a generator and fuel to power the beacon. And then you'll notice in this little image down here at the bottom, here's the 4 corner posts for the tower, right? And the legs of the tower going up, and there's the beacon at the top. And then they had whitewashed concrete that would be in the shape of an arrow, like you're saying there, Curtis. And here's the generator, the shed area. And then they would paint the beacon number and like a reference to the route on the side of the shed as well. Let's see if there's a different image of that. Here you go. So just a really cool, neat piece of vintage aviation history, and we had one of these towers just about two miles from where Treetop and I live, maybe a mile, and it happens to be on a Masonic cemetery. And I found a drone flight that somebody did over that cemetery, and there's no remnant of the tower anymore at all. But I was hoping maybe there might be something up there to check out, but there doesn't seem to be. So let me put this link in chat. And then turn that off.
Did that look like the one by your house?
Yeah, I'm about to post it in Discord. Just
Oh, cool! You got a
second
picture.
here. I just did a Google Earth real quick of it. It's kind of hard to see because of the way the shadows are. Let me see. Where do you want me to put it in here? General?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So when you go out on Friday, just take some paint with you and repaint it.
Let's start rebuilding it. Yeah.
It's on somebody's property, so that's kind of a little bit of a
That
hard
might
thing.
be an issue, yeah.
Yeah, let me get that pulled up here in a second. Hey, Treetop, do you see
There we
chat?
go. It's right in the shadow of the tree on that corner there, pointing to the right.
Let me get Discord pulled up. General.
And the coordinates are there for it at the bottom.
I'm not seeing it in general yet.
Could be there, posted.
Is it in my hangar in my Discord?
I don't
Should
see
be.
it either, bud.
Did I click on the wrong? Oops. Oh, whoops. Somehow I clicked on that sim.
Posted to a government site again, huh? Well,
Hey, here's VatSim. Here's ATC before there was ATC.
yeah, you need to write in, hey, just telling you, I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you guys because this is what we used to have.
It says I gotta have nitro to put it in yours. But if you go to VatSim General,
Okay, let me go there. Hang
you'll
on.
see it right there.
I don't know why you have, unless it's over 8 megabytes.
It is. Screenshots for some reason are.
Oh, VatSim,
I don't know why.
VatSim, where are you guys? Come on. What does VatSim's icon look like?
I think it's a blue one.
blue one? Wow. Sick.
I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it's a blue. It's a white circle with a blue V and an airplane above the V.
White circle, blue V. Why am I not seeing it? I thought I was on their Discord. Nope, I'm not on there. I don't have it.
I wonder if I can trim it down some in my photos and then post it. Edit. Crop.
In case you didn't hear me, Kayak Kevin, yes, Hog Heaven. Having a great time. Friends and planes, what could be better than that?
Right? It being Friday. If we had all the above and it was Friday, that would be awesome.
Let's click on the right server this time. Genrail.
That might actually be too many good things in a row. I'd have to pass.
I even trimmed it down and it's still that way. I can give you the coordinates to it.
Yeah, let me pull it up a little in Google Earth here. See if I can do that.
Or maybe I can just give you an address. It'd probably be quicker than coordinates.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, 34 degrees.
34.
49.
Dot 49.
15.
Dot 15.
North.
North.
By 82.
82.
05.
05.
52. West.
52. West. Let's see if that works. Couldn't understand that location. Oh.
32 degrees, 49 feet, 15 inches.
It's not liking those. Okay, where do they have it? Okay, let me see some. If I could just get it typed in the format that they want it in, that might work.
If there weren't 4 different ways of doing longitude and latitude, latitude,
So that's
that would
34.
probably have helped too.
That's 49. And then that's 15. And then I gotta put a .00 because they even have that on the end. And then we want 82. 05. .52. And then another 00. Hopefully that gets us close. Okay, so that's that. Put that there. And I'll copy this one.
Oh, it'd probably be fast too. If
Hey,
I just...
it's working. Okay, let me bring this over to where you guys can see it. And boom, middle monitor. Okay, I'm not sure how close I am, but there's a road. I don't know if you recognize that road and these buildings over here.
I'm trying to pull you back up the full screen here. If you zoom right into that intersection where them 4 roads are, it's on the bottom left corner.
Over here?
Right there where the pin's at.
Oh, over
Zoom
there,
in.
okay. Yep. So I got close.
Yep, zoom all the way into the pin, and it'll be on the A part.
Oh, there it
right
is.
underneath the
I
pin
see
mark.
it, guys. Look at that, right there. That's one of the U.S. airmail arrows.
Oh yeah, there it is.
100%.
Wow, look at that.
Now,
You
if
can
you
see
look
the
at it
back
on,
end of it and the front.
Oh wow, that is like a really really good example of one.
Man,
yeah, if you got
look at
Apple
that.
Maps, it shows it so much clearer.
Wow, look at that. Son of a gun.
But yeah, they're trying to save that one and make it a historic landmark so they
They
can
should,
keep it
man.
up. And
Absolutely.
there's actually a couple of them around here.
Yeah, that's great, man. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome.
Man, that is.
What's the distance they set those things at, apart from one another?
I want to say our experience was about 8 to 10, 12 miles, 8 to 12. Would that be correct?
Yeah, I think 10 miles, but yeah, on order of that. Yep.
So yeah, South Carolina has an airmail route.
Yeah, man. That's terrific.
That's awesome.
There's a couple strips around that area too, which would be fun to hit.
Yeah. We might have to make an evening out of that one too.
Yeah, it's a great call out, Curtis. Thanks for sharing that. Love seeing those
Yeah.
things.
No problem.
And that is in really good condition too. That one.
Yeah. The
Oh.
Papa Misha's point is just way too. We got so many things to do on this thing. It's almost like we should be on here every night.
Yep. Pretty soon it's going to feel a little bit like a job.
Yeah.
I think they still got the tower there too.
Oh
Or
wow.
some kind of something.
You guys see what Splatcher6 said in chat?
No, I missed it.
He says that the devs for Arrows Across America, the scenery, said that the East Coast is in their future plans.
Oh, fabulous.
Sweet.
Fabulous.
I am so already looking forward to doing that U.S. airmail thing again. It was a lot of fun. Treetop and I used this application called Your Controls, and we were able to share the same airplane in the sim. So it was like we were flying together, and if I moved my controls, he would see the controls moving in his sim, right? And then I could hand control over to him, and then he was in control. And anytime he made a change to the pedals or the yoke, I would see it, and I could navigate. We were switching off navigating and flying, and we just had a hoot.
Yeah, we did. That was a lot of fun.
That'd be cool to have, like, with the longitude and stuff, or something else, and have a night where you fly with somebody.
Right?
Like that.
Well, there's one where we did it. It's been a long time since we've done it, but Flock steals a plane, and he goes and hides somewhere, and that would be fun to have two people in the same plane, because when you're flying and looking, it's hard to cover everything. And of course, if you're looking for somebody and you turn your eyes just for that second where you would have seen them, but it'd be fun to be in the same plane.
So then do you go into a private group so that no one can see your name tag?
It was something. Yeah, we had to turn our name tags off. Is that right, Flox? You turned yours off.
We turn the name tags off. The people participating have to turn their name tags off. And then people that were trying to catch the flocks would get 3 radio calls to ATC for distance and bearing. And the way we did that was with not little nav map, but what's the other one?
The one he made. It's called. I've got it here somewhere.
And we would have to register on that, be flying on that, and then I could use his application to give a distance and bearing for people that called it out. But
flight events.
Flight events. Yeah, flight events. But early on,
the problem was everybody could see everybody on flight events, right? So it was trust. You had to trust that people were turning off the name tags and trust that people weren't using flight events. But then the developer of flight events, collaborated with us and made a special login for me where I can log into flight events and it's only Treetop and I that can see each other, and nobody else can see us, but we can see everybody that's participating. And so that helped a lot. The only thing we had to worry about was people turning off their name tags. But yeah, so we do that, and I have a destination that takes about an hour and a half to get to, and I steal somebody's plane, and the people, the hunters, as we call it, they can collaborate and talk to each other. And okay, you just got this distance and bearing. Where are you? And they'll say, I'm here. Okay, then I'm here. I need to change my heading to this heading, try to intercept, and it's a blast.
It is fun, but it's also extremely challenging because if Phlox hasn't landed, he's moving. So wasn't there that one too, or no? Well, you were always landed. That's right. So I guess you were stationary.
What do you mean stationary or landed?
I
was flying.
You just have to turn off your own. Like you would go into since you're the Fox, you would go into the sim and you would say my local, private group only, and then let all the people who are chasing you see each other, because that's okay.
Right.
But then you would just be invisible, and then you don't have to trust anybody else's.
But wait a minute, I'm invisible, so they won't know if they've caught me by the tail or not.
I see.
Unless we get a visual.
And so far, everybody that's participating, it's on our system, and people want to have fun with it. And so far I think it worked out well when we did it. We haven't done it forever, so we need to do it again.
Yeah.
And Splasher is getting ready to hop the pond here pretty soon on his series that he's doing. Oh man, right off my wing right over there. That looks so good. I can hear you.
So like jumping the shark?
No. It's so he's retracing his dad's B-17 flights where he got training in the U.S., which all ultimately led up to hopping the pond to go over to the theater in Europe. And one of the Phlox hunts, we stole his DC-6 that has a D-Day livery on it, and so Splasher had to hunt us down to get his DC-6 back so that he could make that leap across the pond.
Yeah, he did. We had Phlox and I sneaking up on the plane through the airport, and like a couple of criminals.
Yeah, we recorded like a little video using the green screen and the sim, and we're in there talking to each other, and you could see us in the sim, like poking our heads out from behind a building that I had set up with the green screen and stuff to match a building in the sim, and off we go to steal somebody's plane. So much fun.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Destination airport's straight ahead at the point, right under that R6.
Roger that. I need to start losing some altitude here.
Ooh. Oh, it's way out there a little bit.
Yeah, we got a little ways to go.
Got a little ways, don't we? Yeah, I can wait.
I descended just so I could see a little more detail on the countryside. This countryside is not quite as detailed. Well, I guess it is. Looking at it a little closer.
Doing some highway construction down there.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
This is well rendered. This is going to get even better.
Yeah.
Some crop circles at the school.
Alec, Splasher, how many more streams before you're making that hop across the pond there? Wonder if this area sees storms and stuff. That's a cool little island out there.
Yeah, of course, their national pastime over here is sailing.
Oops. I take the drone camera over to that island and see if there's anything going on out there.
Oh, be careful! They're shooting a movie. Your drone
Yeah.
camera could ruin the shot.
Yeah, true.
Oh, the
Yeah.
scene was perfect. And some clown using Flight Simulator brought in a drone.
Look at this little
Oh,
spot.
that'll be the day.
This is a cool little spot right here.
Yeah, that is. Wow.
Wonder if that water turns green and algae.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Boy, this almost looks uninhabited so far. Wow, look at these cliffs. How cool are
Yeah.
these?
Wow.
It almost looks like a witch riding a broom. You guys see that right there?
Yep.
The broom is missing. Oh yeah, these are cool. We're up over there somewhere. Almost reminds me of Catalina Island a little bit.
Yeah,
Catalina's-
kind of, because you got cliffs everywhere.
And Catalina's a little bigger, but yeah, this thing's uninhabited.
Wow.
Watch there'll be like one mansion, one little house somewhere up here. Oh look, I found it. And there's a sign that says Fort Treetop Flyer. We found it.
There we go. Oh, that's where I live. Perfect. Like Papa Me says, I'm never leaving, man. I'm staying right there.
Yeah, uninhabited. Wow. And for those that are
Yeah.
just joining us in the stream, my reference to Fort Treetop Flyer, this is what I'm talking about. I made a little overlay for Treetop. I had to get into
Yeah.
Discord, and so I got out of the view, of your view there. I'll have to get that back up again.
Yeah, that just looks awesome, Flux. Just awesome. Never knew Voyager could go on shore.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
I hope they fix the trees one day. There's no way these things are 400 or 500 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, true. I bet they do.
There is a mod on flightsim.to called Small Trees. And by default, it sets all the trees to 80% of what a Sobo wants, but you can go into the settings and change that.
Oh, true. And then AccuSeason will do it too, right?
I've heard, but I haven't tried that one myself. I don't have that mod.
Oh, okay. I just haven't messed with the trees, but I think AccuSeason gives you an option too. You have each season you have 3 choices, I think, of colors.
Oops. Oh. Discord's not cooperating with me right now.
Yeah, well, I love that AccuSeason. Boy, it brought out. We got it last fall when up here in Oregon, all the leaves started turning orange, and it just did a great job with all the trees. You fly, up in the mountains where there's Doug fir trees, and you still see green trees, but down in the valley where you've got the different species and not the Doug firs, you see orange and yellow, and yeah, a lot of fun. Oops. A little fast there.
Okay, Splasher, 5 more streams until they cross the pond. Goose Bay to Reykjavik. And when do you start in the DC-6? Is it on the stream when you cross the pond? Is that when you go into the DC-6? Or is there a stream or two before that you're going to be in the DC-6? Because if I remember right, that area in Canada was very flat
very sparse with run airports, and totally exposed. Trying to set myself up for success. Oh, nice, man. Treetop flying. I got your stream. I got your feed up there, Treetop.
Hey, perfect. Perfect. I'm ducking around this little island here. Getting some of the great detail scenery in there. That little seaside town.
So I'm going to have to make a new emote, Treetop. Because I know you have your feet up.
Yeah.
So feet up, feed up.
Oh, perfect.
Right?
I like that. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that'd be, yep, that fits. Boy, look at
Evening,
this.
everybody.
Hey!
Oh, good evening.
There he is.
Sure.
It's easier to talk than to bang it out on the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks, guys. How's it going?
Oh, having a blast.
Cool.
We're finding out there's all kinds of detail over here that we haven't seen in other parts of the world. It's amazing. I mean, just looking at the highway there.
New Zealand's gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot to see here.
Yeah, the last stream from Hobbs, New Mexico to Salt Lake City was the first DC6 stream. So all the rest of them, until we get over to England, will be DC6.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So
I thought, I remember you were in the DC6 once, but I wasn't sure if it's going to be in that one from now on, or, he was
Yeah.
in a different type of trainer plane or something like that. So that's what I wanted to ask.
yeah, the distances from here on out are prohibitive to twin engine. It just take too long to stream it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yep.
All right,
So
so I have some options now to
Yes, you do.
see if there's some mountains and valleys and whatnot.
Probably not until we get to like Manchester, New Hampshire. The leg from Kearney, Nebraska to Manchester over the Appalachians would be mountainous.
There you go.
Everything up until then is going to be West Texas, Southwest, Nebraska, Midwest, that kind of
Well, that would
big
be
flat.
tough too. Yeah.
big flat territory.
Yep.
Yeah, not very many places to hide. And then Manchester to Goose Bay, that's forested, but pretty flat. And we tried a find the flocks up in that area one time, wasn't it?
I want to say
Or is
yes.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that may have been.
Yeah. And so yeah, then it's Manchester to Goose Bay, and then Goose Bay over the pond to Reykjavik, and then Reykjavik to Ireland to England, and then the coast of England down to his base at Thorpe Abbots in East Anglia. So, yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Flock, I'll circle and wait for you to get down.
All right. I was just like going like this, like mwahaha. All right, so I'm looking forward to this. This will be fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah. We'll talk more off stream and make a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, coming off of autopilot. Reducing throttle. I think the airport's off to my left over here. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, thanks for jumping on voice too, Splasher. That's awesome. I threw
No
up
worries.
our music intro for you as you're
Oh,
starting to talk there.
buddy.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
and I could do this too. Here we go. Oh, you guys are all lined up. 1, 2, 3, man.
We are Like ducks in a pond here.
Yes.
I'm gonna do some right 360s over the town here.
Well, I'm not lined up at all. They told me to pick runway 34, so I'm over here.
I'm coming in 8 knots on my nose, so I'm taking this one.
Oh, Alec.
It's been a while since I had a
sorry.
head-on collision.
Okay, sorry about that. I should have asked, I guess.
No. Doesn't matter.
Splasher, you see what Alex says there? He's been catching up on flying the DC-6, so hopefully he'll be around for your stream on Saturday is what he's hoping.
Awesome. Perfect. Yep. Saturday, 2 o'clock Central Time. We'll be Salt Lake City to Pecos, Texas, which is going to be close to where his base was at Pyote. So, yep.
Very cool.
Be a little bit longer than last week, and hopefully I can figure out how to start the DC-6 this time. Had a little issue last time. I think I know what it did. What's that?
I was wondering if I'm going slow enough now to roll my windows down and wave at treetop.
Yeah, you probably are. Yeah, now that I'm taxiing, I could open these windows, couldn't I? Park over here by the, looks like the FBO. Something of that nature.
Yeah, I've never been to this spot before, but it's absolutely gorgeous in this area.
It really is. Boy. And there's just so much detail of the scenery. Touching down, you had all that motion. It really felt like the real thing coming in. How it gets super fast, as the lower you get. You finally realize how fast you really are flying. I see some jetliners in there.
Oh, I wasn't paid. This is Auckland, isn't it?
Wellington.
Wellington. Yeah.
We actually took off from Auckland. Icebird for All a few weeks back suggested Auckland down to NZAA, I think it is. But it's too far for a one-night stream, so I kind of cut it off here in the middle. And I'm really glad he suggested it, because that's the only reason that we're doing this, and it's a gorgeous flight. Gears down. Okay. I got a bit of a tailwind, it looks like. Ooh, 10 knot tailwind. You didn't realize that.
It shows, nav app shows me 11 on your nose. Shows the other way on yours?
Oh no, it's on my nose, you're right. I looked at it wrong. It's on my nose, thank you. I feel better now. Okay, flaps coming up. And Curtis, that was a good call out earlier for doing some traffic radio calls earlier. I actually got a kick out of that.
Probably try to incorporate it in a little better.
Yeah.
Everybody needs practice.
Okay, this guy, I don't know if he's AI in front of me.
No, he's Taco. I don't think that's not generic. You had one generic guy land, and then there's the back Taco.
Is it BK Taco?
Taco? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming in now.
Oh, yeah,
is he
we know
coming
BK
in?
Taco.
Yeah, we know BK Taco. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, there's somebody in front of me here at the hold short line. Treetop, do you see this person in front of me?
I do. Air 699.
Does it say Jen or anything for the airplane type?
He's C-25, so he's a Lear.
Oh, he's gone.
He just disappeared.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to hold short here for a second because you guys are getting close. Let me get the drone camera out and see what we can do here.
Boy, and the way the sunlight's hitting the paint job aimed into the sun here, it's just amazing. You have to show that when you get a chance. Amazing.
It's BK Taco. Can't see the airplane. I can see his name tag. Oh, bummer. Welcome in, BK. Yeah, I don't know why I don't see your tag. Or your plane. I just see your tag.
I got his plane. He's taxiing right past you right now. He's stopping just past you. Well,
Okay.
taxiing a little bit farther. Looks like.
Or final.
All stacked up.
Yeah, you guys are like cordwood.
Curtis number 1, Larry number 2, and Alec number 3.
See if I can not bounce this one.
I've lost my front engine.
Oh no!
Yikes.
My rear went.
Oh no! Are you out of fuel?
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't know. I'm just going with it to have fun.
SDA 895 is landing with us.
I did not see a bounce. Nice landing. Curtis, nice
Yeah.
job.
Yep.
Here comes
Here
Larry.
comes
Oh,
Larry.
Larry's gonna make it. No power. And I don't hear his engine either.
No, I
Just-
have a my rear engine's going full.
Oh, okay.
Not full, but
I really like the 337. I enjoy it.
it's a lot of fun. A little bounce, but it's fine.
And I like to turn off one of the engines and taxi in with just one engine.
Parking GA to the right or straight ahead?
Oh yeah, wherever
Yeah,
you guys
I
park,
mean,
I'll follow.
I parked on this side and just I guess for lack of better knowledge, well, no, we're on a commercial side. We're in front of all the jets. I have all of them activated.
Oh, yeah, you're in the Baron.
Yeah, I'm in a Baron.
Who's on the Mooney?
I don't know if any of us was in the Mooney. The Beaver's chugging along, Alec. Landing lights are on. I think you just turned them on, too. I think I was here for when you turned them on.
There we go. Got it nice close to you there.
Yep, nice parking job.
Shut these things down.
Splasher, are you on the road this week, or you
No,
getting some
actually,
on-air in?
I was last night. Unplanned return back home,
Oh,
and I am at home tonight, just doing some on air
nice.
Yep. and watching my favorite streamer
Ditto.
until angry.
Oh, somebody clip that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We all have fun.
I know. Joey Bolo in the house.
Hey, Joey. What up, players? What up with you, man? Nice. Welcome in. We just reached our destination airport. Alec D's bringing us home with the Beaver. He's got the floats. Can't tell if his gear's down.
See how well this camera picks my screen up.
The Beaver's a cool plane, too.
It is.
You ready to cross the threshold here? Oh, he's just floating it in. Look at that, guys. Come on.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
I trust the gears down. No sparks. We're good.
Oh, it didn't look like it was down, but I guess it is. Yeah, they're protruded. They just don't go down very far.
All right, let's see. Nobody else is coming in. And let me head in myself here. Okay, parking brake is off. Laps are up. Mixture's full forward. Landing light off. Taxi light on. I don't think this has a taxi light, so I need to use the landing light. Here's my buddy in the Beaver right to the right of me. Nice. Oh, nice lineup, guys. Well played. You know, it's kind of funny how over time you do develop a sense of spatial awareness, even though it's a sim.
Yep, we do.
All right.
Hey, Flock, switch to my view just for a second.
Okay.
Look at the way the
do that.
setting sun is hitting the paint job.
Nice. Just kind of wrapping around it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it really is. Good stuff.
Let me grab a shot here for posterity. See if I get everybody's name tags on. I might have to go to this side. Can I get some of that setting sun in there? There we go. Oh, you got the control tower in the distance too. Okay, I got one in my memory. Let me go get that in there. Come on. Oh, no, I don't. That was a, yeah, I can take one now. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, gotcha, Alec. But still, it looks cool.
Oh. Huh, I wonder why I'm not getting it. Maybe I don't have that bush tire mod one. Huh, that must be it. Cool, Larry. Joey, man, so glad you stopped in. Good to see you. All right, so let's look for a raid. Thank you to STW222 for the raid tonight. Much appreciated. We had Viper Strike messing around with us in chat earlier with the sound files and stuff. Along with Alec, playing 3, 2, 1, go. Sandy Love with the follow. Welcome into Foxtrot's Hangar. Good to have you. And Alec with the resubscription. 24 months. I can't believe it's been 24 months. 2 years, Alec. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And let's see. There we go. All right, I'll look for somebody to raid. Let me see if I can get some music going here for you all while we get that raid set up. Let's see, we had Stole Sim Pilot or Curtis on voice along with Splasher6. Larry Gopnik was on voice with us, and my co-host Treetop Flyer. Much appreciated, guys. Thanks for before jumping on voice. It makes the stream a lot better. And Papa Misho's there for the journey as well. Good stuff.
Night, everybody.
Good night. Good night,
See ya.
everyone. Thanks for a great time.
Good night. I'm waving too.
Right back at you.
you